Lightning fast integer review here. First, we'll check out adding and subtracting. So remember, you will move to the left on the number line if it is subtraction or if you're adding a negative. You'll move to the right on the number line if we're adding or we're subtracting a negative. All right, so let's do some practice problems. Let's go -3 minus 2. -3 minus 2, we'll look at that as going to the left 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the -2 continues on in that direction, 1, 2, so your answer would be -5. Let's try another one. -5 minus -7. So let's get my eraser out so I can get rid of that. And we are going to start at, okay, so we'll look at this first integer. Remember, the sign to the left of the number is the directional sign. So we got -5, that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have the -7. We can see the -7 will take us to the right. So from where we ended on that first integer, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to end up at +2. All right. So that is some lightning fast review. We could do just a couple more examples here. Let's look at some problems like this. Let's go with 3 minus -2. Well, that has no sign in front of it, so we know it's plus. So it goes 1, 2, 3 in the positive direction. Our second integer is telling us to minus negative, which is actually adding 2, so that goes to the right as well, and that ends us at +5. There are a lot of integer problems we could do right here. Let's try one where we can't really draw it, on our number line because we don't have enough room, and we just have to think it through ourselves. So let's say -125 minus 50. All right, so we look at that first one, and it's telling us to go far that way, and the second one is telling us to go even further that way. So it's kind of like we're getting more and more negative. So we're going to add those two up, 125 plus 50. That gets us 175, and it's way far to the left. So it's going to be -175. Let's try another one. Just similar to that, a little bit different. What if we have -175, and we're going to subtract -30? Well, this first integer takes us to the left pretty far, and then this second one is minus a negative, which we see right here, and that takes us that way. So from the end of the -175, right, way down there at -175, we're going to turn around and come back towards 0. So it's like that negative is getting to be a smaller negative number. What's that mean? It means like closer to 0 negative number. So it's decreasing in its absolute value. So we have 175, in this case, -30, and that would be 145, but it's still way down to the left of 0, so it's going to be negative. All right, so that's a quick review on adding and subtracting integers, and a quick reminder for multiplication and division. There's a quick chart we can make for multiplication and division, right? We put the plus signs down the middle, and then we fill the rest in with minus signs, and here are our rules. We go, just like a tic-tac-toe board, we go left to right. In these rows, we have positive times a negative equals a negative. A negative times a positive equals a negative. There's another rule. And then here we have a negative times a negative equals a positive. Now, any direction we go with this gives us the results we want. We can go diagonal. Positive times a positive is a positive. We can go the other diagonal. A negative times a positive equals a negative. So That's how we can remember our multiplication rules. So if we have that and we go 2 times negative 3, we have a positive times a negative, so that's going to give us a negative. If we have a negative times a negative, that gives us a positive. All right, that's our lightning fast review. Oh, I should do just a division one just to throw it in there. If I go negative 8 divided by positive 2, a negative divided by a positive is a negative. Just refer to your chart if you don't have that memorized. And you should be good to go. Quick review. Great job. Goodbye.